Hello everyone, welcome to engineering classes. Today we will cover last topic of Laplace transform, that is inverse transform. After that we will practice some questions including gate questions. Laplace transform of 1 is 1 by s. So Laplace inverse of 1 by s is 1. Laplace inverse of s upon s square plus a square, that is Laplace of cos at is s upon s a square plus s square. So Laplace inverse of this function will be cos at a upon s square plus a square. So inverse Laplace of a upon s square plus a square is sin at. If Laplace of a function is this function, then Laplace inverse of same function will be that function. According to first property of Laplace transform, that is time shifting property, Laplace of exponential at is f s minus a. According to it, Laplace of exponential at is 1 upon s minus a. So Laplace inverse of this same function will be exponential at. Now similarly, now we have to find the Laplace inverse of this function. Now Laplace of sin bt is b upon s square plus b square. Here denominators are same. If we make b on numerator, then this can be sin bt. For that, multiply and divide with b. Now this becomes sin bt. So Laplace inverse of this function comes out to be this. If in place of this function would be now first of all forget this part. Again multiply and divide with b to make it sin bt. Sin bt. Now because of this part, minus at. According to Laplace inverse property, 1 upon s minus a will be exponential at. Now this function becomes sin bt, and because of this part it will be exponential at. Another example, here cos bt is s upon s square plus b square. So if we forget this part, then it will be s upon s square plus b square and it will be cos bt. Because of this a, time shifting property is applied here. So Laplace inverse of this will be cos bt, and due to this minus a, it will be exponential at. Similarly, here a upon s square minus a square, this is sin hyperbolic at, and here to make a on numerator we have to multiply and divide with a. So it will be 1 upon a sin exponential at. So Laplace inverse of this function comes out to be this. If you know Laplace transform, then its reverse will be simple for you. Now first question, if we have to find Laplace inverse of this function, then we have to take as common s, it will be s plus 1. Now partial fractions, Laplace transform can be found using partial fractions. If these type of functions are there, then we have to use partial fraction. Now for numericals like this, now we have s plus 1. So for this we will do a upon s plus b. Now I hope you know how to solve using partial fractions. Here put s is equal to minus 1, b minus 1, here this is 1, so b will come out to be minus 1. Now again put s is equal to 0, so this will be 0, we are left with only this, so a will come out to be 1, a come out to be 1, b come out to be minus 1, put it here, it will be 1 upon s, b is minus 1, so it will be minus 1 s plus 1 upon s Laplace inverse is ut. Here minus 1 upon s plus 1 Laplace inverse is exponential minus t. So result is 1 minus exponential t ut. Now another example. Now this s is repeating, so for it a upon s plus b upon s square plus c. If it would be s cube, then we will do a upon s plus b upon s square plus c upon s cube. Take LCM. It will be a s plus 1 s plus b s plus 1 plus c s square is equal to 1. Now this is s plus 1, so do s is equal to minus 1. If we do s is equal to minus 1, then this will get cancelled, this will get cancelled. We will only left with c. So c minus 1 square will be 1. Right hand side 1 is there, so c will come out to be 1. Now to find value of a and b, compare coefficients. I multiplied this. Now compare s square coefficients. Comparing s square coefficients, that is a plus c is equal to 0. Now comparing s coefficients, that is a plus b is equal to 0. Here no term of s is there. Now comparing constants, b is equal to 1. Here on right hand side one term is there, that is constant, so b comes out to be 1. And from here a comes out to be minus 1. Here a plus b is 1, so a comes out to be minus 1. Now just put value of a, b and c. Here a is minus 1, then minus 1 upon s, b is 1 upon s square, and c is also 1 upon s plus 1. Just take its Laplace inverse and you will get your answer. Here minus 1 by s, its Laplace transform will be minus 1 upon s square, it's t, its exponential minus t. So inverse Laplace transform of this function comes out to be this. Now question based on Laplace transform. These questions are based on properties of Laplace transform and inverse of Laplace transform. After that we will study about gate questions. If we ask about Laplace transform of u t minus a, here we apply shifting property, that is Laplace transform of ut is 1 by s. As I told you, this is ut function, and Laplace transform due to this minus a will be, due to shifting property, it will be exponential minus as. So Laplace transform of ut minus a will be 1 by s exponential minus as. As I told you about shifting property of Laplace transform, that is t minus t naught is fs exponential minus s t naught. If you remember, I also told you about frequency shifting. I taught you about frequency shifting in time shifting in first property of Laplace transform. If you don't remember this property, then see my first lecture. If you are asked to find the Laplace transform of this function fs ft exponential minus st dt. Here ft is 2 from 0 to 1. So from 0 to 1 ft is 2 exponential minus st dt. If you remember, this is a method to find Laplace transform of a function if function is in time domain 1 to 0, it's 0 st dt. Just integrate it and you will get your answer. So this comes out to be a result. Now this question is based on differential equation of Laplace transform. Here this xt will be written as s xs s0 minus 2 ss 2. Here Laplace transform of delta t is 1. Here 0 initial condition is given, so 0. This ut is because Laplace transform of ut is 1 by s. This 2 is as it is, and because of this 1 by s, here we applied ut, and due to this minus 2 we applied, due to first property, exponential minus 2t. Now few gate questions on Laplace transform. First question is dx upon dt is equal to 10 minus 0.2x with initial condition x0 is equal to 1. Find xt. This is 2015 ECE 2 marks question. This question is based on differential property of Laplace transform. Here this is 10. This can be written as 10 into 1. So don't write it as 10 as it is. This is 10 into 1. It will be written as 10 upon s. If you convert this function from t domain to s domain, then it will be written as 10 upon s. Here given initial condition is 1. So put it. Take excess term one side. Just solve it and you will get your answer. Solve it using partial fractions. S will be minus 0.2, then B will be minus 0.2. Put it here. 10 minus 0.2, it will be 9.8, and B will come out to be 49. This point, B will come out to be 49. For finding value of A, put S is equal to 0. A will come out to be 50. Just put A and B values here. Answer will come out to be 50 minus 49 exponential minus 0.2t. I'll write it here because I don't have space here. 50 minus 49 exponential minus 0.2t ut. This ut is because of 1 by s. Second question. We have to find Laplace transform of this function. This is 2015 ECE 1 mark question. So how we find Laplace transform of a function? This is ft exponential minus st 0 to infinity. Here we have to find from a to b 1 exponential minus st, and this is 0 otherwise, so we don't need to write it. Minus st minus s from a to b. This is exponential minus b minus exponential minus a. This is written as exponential minus a minus exponential minus b 1 by s. Laplace transform of this function comes out to be this. Third question. This question is again on differential properties of Laplace transform. This is 2014 ECE 2 marks question. Here this will be sys minus y0 minus ys, and Laplace transform of ut is 1 by s. This is the last question of differential equation property of Laplace transform that I am taking. After that we will focus on another properties of Laplace transform. So initial condition given is 1. Just write it. This was 1 by s plus 1. I solved it and take this term to denominator. B come out to be 0.8. Now put s is equal to 0 for finding value of a. A will come out to be 0.2. Just put it here. 0.2 upon s plus 0.8 upon s plus 5. Just take its Laplace transform. Minus 5t ut. Again this ut is because of this 1 by s. This exponential minus 5t is because of frequency shifting property. Here input is us, output is ys, and we have to find response of our system, that is output, that is in time domain, that is yt. This is 2013 ECE 1 marks question. Here us is 1 by s into, so this is 1 by s square in ys. Yt will be tut. Laplace of Tn is n factorial Sn plus 1. Laplace inverse of n factorial Sn plus 1 will be Tn. Or you can understand it Laplace inverse of 1 plus s n will be t n minus 1 upon n minus 1. So here n was 2 s cube. So t 2 minus 1, that is 1, and here 1. So Laplace transform of 1 upon s square will be t. Remember this property of Laplace inverse. Here ht is t ut and input is ut minus 1, and we have to find the output, that is yt. This is ECE 2013 1 marks question. Here we can learn it as this is input, this is ht, and this is yt. You will learn this when we study control systems. Input is ut minus 1 and this ht is t ut, and we have to find this yt. This t minus 1 is 1 by s exponential minus s, means s square. This t is means this t means 1 by s square. We got 1 by s cube exponential minus s. Just apply this property of Laplace transform and we will get t square upon 2 exponential minus s. Due to this exponential minus s frequency shifting, this is t minus 1 square upon 2 into ut. We will also do frequency shifting in ut also. We will not write it ut, we will write t minus 1. So this comes out to be a result. This is ft and we have to find tft. This is 2012 ECE 1 marks question. This question is based on multiplication property of Laplace transform. Here ft is given and we have to find tft. We have to do minus 1 d by ds of this function. Just differentiate it and you will get your answer. So this comes out to be a result. This is 2011 ECE 1 marks question. In this question, unit step response of a network is given, that is this, and we have to find unit impulse response of a network. We are given with ut. I have written this full statement because this statement is little difficult to understand, and we have to find unit impulse function and we have to find delta t. If you remember, I have taught you in my first lecture of Laplace transform that derivative of ut is delta t. If we take derivative of this function, then we will get delta t. So that is d by dt of 1 minus exponential at. So we get our answer. So impulse response of this function comes out to be this. Here last question of Laplace transform. This is 2001 ECE 1 marks question. Here xs is 1 upon s square s minus 2. We have to find xt. To find xt, this can be written as s square on s minus 2. This is t and this is 1 into exponential minus t ut. This can be written as t exponential minus t ut. Sorry, 2t, 2t. This is the option, but this is wrong one. Here we are asked about to write it in a proper form, in a proper mathematical form. So if a function is converted from Laplace domain to time domain, if that function is in multiplication, then that multiplication factor is converted into a convolution. Vice versa. Here that function was in multiplication, so after converted it to a time domain, here that was in multiplication, and after converted it to a time domain, we have to apply convolution. This was s minus 2, so it will be s plus 2. Here this B will be a right one. We will study about multiplication and convolution in signal and systems. Now one question may arise in your mind, In previous question, we have never thought about that multiplication or convolution. That was because we don't need to focus on multiplication, convolution in Laplace transform. If you solve previous year GATE question, you will not get any question based on this multiplication or convolution property. This was only question that was focusing on this multiplication and convolution property. If you are liking my videos, then give thumbs up, share with your friends, and also subscribe to my channel. Your likes give motivation to make more such videos like this. Thank you and see you in next class of Fourier series.